can show you across the spot exactly where the accident took place. This is where we've seen uh, a poster has been put up of Ashwini and Anis. There's a memorial that's set up. So if I'll show you the street, this was the street. In fact, in CCTV, one can actually see this street wherein the vehicle, the Porsche car, had come in at a high speed. The two-wheeler had come in right from across the street. They had taken a turn, and because the car was at a speed of more than 200 kilometers per hour, they rammed into it. They ran over the two-wheeler, and then further the car also dashed into one of the Swift car which was on this street. While the father of the accused in the case of Pune Porsche accident has been arrested, so are the managers and the owner of both the pubs and the bars where the victim as well as the accused were partying at Koregaon Park, very close to the location where we're standing. We're currently at Yerwara police station in Pune. In fact, this is the place where the FIR has been registered in the drunken driving case, wherein the accused is a teenager, 17 years, 8 months old. He is also the son of a renowned businessman, a renowned builder from Pune. In fact, this very builder has now been arrested by the police, the Pune police, under the section 75 and 77 of the Juvenile Justice Act. In the visuals that you can see is the Porsche vehicle, which was the crime vehicle. In fact, what you can see is that something that cops have time and again mentioned is that this vehicle was not registered, did not have a number plate, and like you can see after the accident took place. In fact, you can also see the airbags that have come out. This was as a part of the accident because when this Porsche vehicle was riding at the speed of more than 230 kilometers per hour, it hit this very Pulsar bike on which the two victims, that is Anis and Ashwini, were traveling. This incident has taken place at Koregaon Park, at Kalyani Nagar, in fact, very close to Koregaon Park. After hitting this very bike, it hit this Swift car, which is right next to me. The Swift car has also been damaged at both the ends. After which, because it was at a very high speed, this car rammed into a divider at Kalyani Nagar. In fact, the 17-year-old accused in this case was driving this. The driver was sitting in the back seat. It's also mentioned that he was driving under the influence of alcohol. The pub and the bar manager who had served them alcohol have also been booked under Juvenile Justice Act for serving alcohol to someone who was under the age limit. In fact, right after this accident took place, he was produced before the Juvenile Justice Board, wherein he was granted bail. Within 15 hours of the accident, this very accused was granted bail on the following grounds. Firstly, because he was a minor, that's why he was given several conditions, which include one, the fact that he had to write an essay, a 300-word essay on the accident. Then he was also asked to seek help for his drinking habit and consult the doctor. These were two conditions. And the last condition was to work with the traffic police of Yerwara for 15 days. Only then he'd be granted bail. These were the conditions on which he was granted bail, and which is where you can actually see that the vehicle has now been seized. Forensic examination has been done. In fact, apart from that, the postmortem of both the victims in this case was done. They were the bodies were handed over to the families. Both of these victims were from Jabalpur. They were working as IT professionals at Kalyani Nagar in an office, and both were friends. In fact, Ashwini and Anis as well, 24-year-old. But here, the family has a request that they've been saying that they really want justice. In fact, the Pune police has also mentioned that they would be approaching a court seeking that this accused in the case be tried as an adult and his bail be cancelled, because this very case falls under the heinous crime in which 2 lives have been lost in Pune. So we've seen that in this very case, there are several questions that are being raised. One about the pubs being open until late in the night. I believe you all have decided to take an action. Could you please tell our viewers what the action is about?
See, as far as the different issue of the nuisance of the pubs is concerned, I can tell you that there are 3 primary issues. The number one being the late running of the pubs. I can tell you that the mandated time limit for them is 1:30 a.m. and the police for the last 3 months is aggressively ensuring that the pubs close at the mandated time. We have applied section 77 of the Juvenile Justice Act. That is a stand which shall be taken in future as well. If we notice any pubs serving liquor to the underage people, we will ensure that the nuisance of pubs are taken care of on a permanent, long-term, sustainable basis.
So in this case, when we speak of the minor, so you have already made an application that he should be tried as an adult. What's the further course of action? What's the further course of action for the father as well?
For the juvenile accused, we had a stand that we want him to be tried as an adult, and that was our stand on day one before the lower court. Unfortunately, the lower court was inclined not to allow our petition. This order and the order of bail is not acceptable to us, and we had stated on day one itself.
अरे मेरा बेटा चला गया।
क्या बोला उनके दोस्तों ने, क्या बोला?
दोस्त बोले आंटी आ जाइए, उसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया है। और मैं इसके आगे कुछ नहीं सुन पाई, मेरी हालत ही नहीं थी सुनने लायक। मेरी अभी भी कुछ हालत ठीक नहीं है। मैं खुद एक बीमारी से झेल रही हूँ, मुझे ब्रेन ट्यूमर है, घर में कुछ हो जाता मेरे को तो क्या करूँगी? इतना बड़ा सदमा सहन नहीं कर पाऊंगी मैं तो खुद।
ये संविधान है और संविधान में जो कानून पहले से बना हुआ है उसको अलग से तो लागू करने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो उसी के अनुसार कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए जिसमें आगे लोग सबक लें। गलत तो है ही, हमारे बच्चे जब तक बालिग नहीं हुए हमने उनको गाड़ियां नहीं दी हैं, हम भी दे सकते थे।
कॉल हमको सिर्फ उनके दोस्तों का ही आया और किसी का नहीं आया। मतलब उन्होंने उसके ही मोबाइल फ़ोन से कॉल किया, उनको पासवर्ड पता था, वो भी उसी के मोबाइल फ़ोन से किया, फिर तभी पता चला हमको, और किसी का फ़ोन नहीं आया। पता है कि वो बहुत महंगी कार है और बहुत स्पीड से आ रही थी, 200 की स्पीड से चला रहा था, और पीछे से डैश मारा, बस इतना ही पता है। और मतलब एक्सीडेंट के बारे में तो नहीं बताया, सिर्फ ये बोला कि आ जाओ आप, एक्सीडेंट हुआ है। जो कानून है उसके हिसाब से कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए, हमको बस यही चाहते और कोई से हमको नहीं।